Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy back at it again. Today I'm shooting them on my camera. I'm shooting with 4K, so I don't know if you'll see a difference in between the other videos, because I normally use 1080p, but I'm using 4K. So let's just see how this turns out. But today I want to talk about something. I want to talk about 3 things that I guarantee will, the 3 tips that I guarantee that will help you become a better rider. Guaranteed. If you follow these 3 tips, I promise you, you will not get another accident again, per se. So let's start with number 1. The number 1 cause of accidents I see is people pulling out in front of you, making left-hand turns. Okay, so I'm going to try to tell you what I do when I come into situations like that. Okay, so let me tell you this. I've been riding for 20 years. Okay, and that's one thing about YouTube and people out there riding. Yeah, you can see these other YouTubers out there, and they're riding and this, that, and the other, and they think they know a lot, and they got all the technology in the world, ABS braking, computers. Your bike is all number computers and adjustments and all those things, A, B, C, D, E, F, G modes on your bike and all that. That's all great and dandy. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the person on the bike that makes everything go. So I'm going to give you some tips. And what makes me a person that could tell somebody else, like I said, I've been around for 20 years and things like that. And I feel like today's society, it's all about carnage. It's all about people getting accidents. I could give you 3 tips to save your life and might get 100 views maybe. But if I was to wreck my bike, I would get thousands of views, because everybody's entertained by carnage, wreckage, things like that. And that's not what I'm about. I'm trying to save your life, because here's the thing. I've been riding for 20 years. I would think the number 1 goal on riding a motorcycle is not how fast you can go, not how low you can get in the corners, not what's the furthest wheelie you can do. I don't think none of that matters. I think the number 1 thing that's most important is that you live the longest natural life that you can, especially riding these bikes. That is the number 1. That should be everybody's goal. That should be everybody's number 1 goal, is to survive and enjoy riding your bike as long as you can. Forget all the other peddly stuff of doing wheelies and showing off, and how much money you put in your bike, and what your bike looks like, and what things you can do on your bike. The number 1 thing, guys, is you want to live long enough to enjoy it. But anyway, the number 1 of the things that I do when it comes to riding is intersections. Okay, most times people, when they come to an intersection and they're riding, and and like I said, a lot of times people pull out in front of you, make less, because the thing is this: people who don't ride motorcycles, just pretend that everybody on this road right now does not know how to ride a motorcycle. Even people who are riding motorcycles don't know how to ride a motorcycle. When someone comes up at a light, they can't, people don't judge how fast you're going. They think you're going a certain speed and that they can make a turn in front of you, when actually you're going faster. So you have to compensate their lack of knowledge on how fast you're going by you slowing up. So let me give you an example. So I'm rolling right now, doing my thing, riding. And, I'm about to come to an intersection, okay? So when I come to an intersection, I don't unless I can see, like right now, I can't see only but a partial of the road. And everybody's going straight, so it's good. But if I was in an open by myself, I naturally slow down. I naturally will be like this, and I'll slow down. I will have my hand on the brake. I will be ready to stop, because of a couple of reasons. One, if somebody was going to turn left, I'm already going to stop, because just in case if they do come out in front of me, I can either control my stop and fully stop safely, or they will see that, oh, wait a minute, he's coming faster, and that they'll stop themselves. But you will already be prepared for for it to happen. Also, another thing is, if it were to pull out in front of you and you could not avoid it, you will increase your risk of surviving if you're already about to stop. I'm not saying you won't get hurt, because you'll probably get hurt. You'll probably get messed up. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you won't get messed up. But even at a 1, 2, 3, 4, I really don't know the statistics, but even if a lower miles per hour, you increase your chances of surviving. So you have a better chance of surviving if I was slowing down to 20 versus if I was going 50 full speed. Obviously, Captain Obvious. So you just want to make sure that you are ready to stop, because even like right now, if I was going through, even if I could see all this, I still can't see behind them trees. I can't see behind them poles and bushes. So I don't know if there's a car coming out or doesn't even see the red light. So I'm going to automatically slow down. Also, when you're at an intersection and say you're stopped, say if I was stopped here and I was at the front, always allow yourself like about 5 seconds before I take off, because you don't know if somebody is traveling like way down there and think they can beat the light, even though it's turning yellow to red or whatever. It's not worth it, And the thing is this, it's just only a few seconds. I'm not asking you to wait 5 minutes. I'm not asking you to get out and look around the corner. It's just 5 seconds. You can wait 5 or 6 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Because those 5 or 6 seconds can save your life. So that's one thing. Okay, so the number 2 tip to help you survive longer in this game is keep your eyes on a swivel at all times. When you're riding and I'm always looking around. I'm never focused on one thing. I'm never like drilled in on one thing, because that is where you mess up. Because there's been times I'll be riding, and a lot of times, a lot of motorcycles, especially if you've been riding for many years like I have, you have another sense, a motorcycle sense, that you're able to kind of almost feel like something is happening or going to happen, or I don't know, it's just something. And when I'm riding, I'm always looking, scanning my lane. I'm looking for a deer that might pop out. I'm looking at a bird that might come down. I'm looking for a dog that might shoot out. I'm looking for people in front of me stopping, like right now. I'm looking at all that. I'm not looking and thinking when people stop, I don't look at the car in front of me. I look at the car in front of him and the car in front of him. I don't look at this car. I look at the car before all those. Because if I stare and study at that car, say that car runs into the truck in front of me, then I'm running into him, because I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to this guy when I need to be paying attention to up front. And you have to make sure you keep your eyes on the road at all time, and make sure that you look, because I'm participating, for anything to happen. Like this guy right here. See, I slow up. Like right there, I slow up. It doesn't even have to be the intersection. Anytime someone's going to turn left in front of me, I slow up. I don't speed up. I don't do all that. I slow the hell up. But anyway, so that is another, one of the tips is keep your eyes focused on, look for things that you can't see. That's how I'm going to say it. Look for things that you can't see. So, and the third thing, the third thing that will help you stay alive longer on these twos, and it's like one of the most important things, don't listen to people. I'm telling you, that is like the number one thing that causes the most deaths in this motorcycle life, is listen to other people. It's one thing, let me tell you this. No, I'm not a big YouTuber like some other people. I'm, and this, that, and the other. But one thing I have way more experience on these bikes than they do. Way more experience. So, if you want to listen to somebody to try to sell you a product, try to sell you a, you know, a new Senna, or sell you a bike or whatever, they're perfect for that. They are absolutely perfect for that. But if you want to live long on this and enjoy your bike, enjoy riding a motorcycle, then this is where you need to be at. Because I'm not going to tell you things that's going to lead you to like getting messed up. Because like I said, my goal is to live as long as I can naturally. And I want that for everybody else. You know, the thing is that people listen to other people and they don't even know what their agendas are. You know, people tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do that. If you don't feel comfortable doing those things, then you don't do it, regardless. You know, it's really crazy how I feel like 80% of the people in this bike life are so weak-minded. They are, and I'm gonna lie to you, people are weak-minded in this bike life because they listen to everybody that don't really give a damn about them. You know, it took me a long time to say to myself, you know what? I don't care what people think. I'm going to be me. I'm going to ride where I feel comfortable. I'm going to ride my ride. And that's what you should do. Everybody else, forget them. Because at the end of the day, you got to go home to your family. You got to go home to, you know, to where you stay and the people who love you. All those other people don't know. They don't know. They don't care. They're just telling you stuff because they think they're cool and all that, when they're really not, to be honest with you. They're really not. And at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. If what makes you happy and listen to other people who don't give a damn about you and want you to do things that don't make you feel comfortable, then you know what? Go be happy. But at the end of the day, whatever happens to you, it's on you. Don't blame somebody else. And that's why I feel like a lot of people are weak-minded in this game, because they listen to the wrong things. 3 tips so far to help you become a better rider. And the thing about it is this: the things that I'm asking or I'm saying is not, you know, it's something small. It's minor small details to, you know, for your riding. That's all. I'm not asking you to go get a new bike. I'm not asking you to go and, you know, go get the nearest and latest gear. I'm just telling you things that you can tweak within your own riding style that will still, you'll still enjoy your ride, but it's just small little tweaks. That's all. Just small little tweaks. So guys, with that, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully my words, you know what, I don't care if 5 people watch this video or 1 million people watch this video. If I could help one person become a better rider and live, you know, to my age and to keep riding like I am, then I did my job. And that's all I care about. So guys, with that, I'm out of here. See you on the next video.